Hello, dear listeners. Welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Amelia, your host, and today we're diving into a fascinating topic that's on everyone's mind. Can AI help us learn English? This is episode number 27, and we've got a lot to cover.
Hello, everyone. I'm Liam, and I'm really excited about today's episode. AI, or artificial intelligence, is changing everything around us, from how we work to how we learn. But the big question we'll be asking today is, can AI really help you improve your English skills?
That's right, Liam. We've all heard about AI tools like Duolingo, Babbel, or even using chatbots like ChatGPT to practice speaking and writing in English. But are they really as effective as they seem? Or is there still something missing that only a human teacher can offer?
Exactly. In today's episode, we'll be breaking down how AI is shaping the future of language learning. We'll explore its benefits, its limitations, and what role it can play in helping you become more confident in your English. We'll even dive into a fun real-life dialogue between two friends, Sophie and Lucas, who have different views on using AI to learn.
And, of course, we'll be learning some key vocabulary words along the way. So, whether you're someone who's already using AI tools to study or you're just curious about how AI can support your English learning journey, this episode is for you.
Stay with us until the end because we'll be sharing our final thoughts on how you can get the most out of AI, plus some resources you won't want to miss.
Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps us out, and that way, you won't miss any of our future episodes. We've got a lot of exciting topics coming up, so make sure you stick around.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, please share it with your friends or leave us a review. Your support keeps this podcast going.
All right, let's get started. Can AI really help us learn English? Let's find out. So, Liam, let's dive into the big question. Can AI really help us learn English? There are so many AI tools and platforms out there now, but what's your take on this? Can they really make a difference?
I definitely think AI has the potential to transform how we learn languages. You know, tools like Duolingo or Babbel use AI to personalize lessons based on your progress. That means the app can track what you've mastered and what you still need to work on. It's like having a personal tutor in your pocket.
Right. The personalized learning feature is huge. It can adjust the difficulty level of exercises, give you quizzes based on the words you struggle with, and even change how fast you move through a course. That kind of adaptability is something you don't always get in a classroom setting.
Exactly. With AI, you get instant feedback. Let's say you're working on a grammar exercise or trying to pronounce a tricky word. The AI can give you corrections on the spot, which really speeds up the learning process. You don't have to wait for your next lesson with a teacher to know what you're doing wrong.
Yes! I've tried some of these tools myself, and what I love is how responsive they are. I can practice my pronunciation, and the AI tells me right away whether I've said it correctly or if I need to try again. It's like having access to a teacher 24/7.
And it's not just pronunciation either. AI tools are getting better at helping with all aspects of language learning, grammar, listening, even conversation skills. Some apps use AI to simulate real-life dialogues, so you can practice speaking as if you were talking to a native speaker.
That's so important because speaking is often the most difficult skill to develop. Many learners feel anxious about speaking English in front of others. But with AI, you can practice as much as you want in a low-pressure environment.
Exactly. AI gives you a safe space to make mistakes and learn from them without feeling judged. You can repeat lessons, try different scenarios, and get comfortable with the language at your own pace. And let's not forget how much AI tools have evolved. Now, we even have chatbots that can hold conversations with you in English.
Right, like ChatGPT. You can have full conversations with it, and it responds almost like a real person. I've heard people use it to practice writing emails, engage in small talk, and even write short stories to improve their English.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. But I think that leads us to an important question. Can AI replace human teachers? What do you think?
That's a great question. I don't think AI can fully replace human teachers, at least not yet. There's something about the human touch, the ability to understand emotions, provide encouragement, and adapt in ways that AI simply can't. For example, if a student is struggling with confidence, a human teacher can offer support in a way that AI doesn't know how to.
I agree. AI is great for practicing and building certain skills, but when it comes to motivation, emotional connection, and cultural understanding, human teachers are still irreplaceable. Teachers can create a sense of community in a classroom, which AI can't really replicate.
That's so true. And also, humans are able to explain complex topics in ways that are tailored to the learner's specific needs. For example, if a student is having a hard time understanding a grammar rule, a teacher can try different methods of explaining it. AI, on the other hand, might not be able to offer that same flexibility.
Right. So, it seems like AI is a powerful tool, but maybe the best approach is a combination of both AI and human instruction, blended learning, where AI can handle the repetitive tasks and provide practice, while teachers focus on the more nuanced parts of learning, like communication and critical thinking.
I love that idea. Blended learning takes the best of both worlds. Learners can use AI tools to reinforce what they've learned, get extra practice, and even challenge themselves with things like pronunciation and listening. Then, they can work with human teachers for feedback on real conversations, cultural nuances, and personal growth.
Exactly. It's all about finding that balance. AI can definitely help us learn English more efficiently, but we still need human interaction for those deeper connections and understanding.
So, if you're listening and wondering how you can make the most of AI in your English learning, we'd say use it as a tool. Let it be your practice partner, your instant feedback machine, but don't forget to keep seeking out opportunities to interact with real people, whether it's teachers, classmates, or friends.
Couldn't agree more. AI is here to help, but it's only one part of the learning journey. And we'll talk more about how that works in the next segments, including a real-life dialogue between two friends who are navigating this very issue.
Yes, don't go anywhere. Sophie and Lucas will be debating the pros and cons of AI language learning. Stay tuned.
Lucas, you won't believe how much my English has improved since I started using AI tools. I've been using this app that helps with pronunciation, and it's like having a tutor with me all the time.
Really? I don't know, Sophie. I've tried using some of those apps before, but they didn't feel the same as learning from a real teacher.
Oh, I get what you mean. First, I was skeptical too. But once I gave it a proper try, I started seeing results. The app tracks my progress and tailors lessons to what I need. It's like having a customized plan just for me.
Okay, that does sound useful. But don't you miss the human interaction? I mean, with a real teacher, you get instant feedback and can ask questions if something doesn't make sense.
That's true. But with AI, I get instant feedback too. If I mispronounce a word or get a sentence wrong, the app corrects me immediately. Plus, I can practice as many times as I want without feeling embarrassed. I don't have to wait until the next class or feel like I'm holding anyone else back.
That's actually a good point. I've had times when I didn't want to ask a question in class because I didn't want to look like I wasn't paying attention. But with AI, there's no judgment. You can practice without any pressure.
Exactly. It's like having a judgment-free zone. And the cool thing is, the more you practice, the better the AI gets at knowing your weak spots. It can adapt the lessons to focus on the things you need help with.
Wow, I didn't know that. So, it's like the app is learning about you while you're learning English.
Yeah, something like that. It's always adjusting and challenging me at just the right level. I've noticed I'm getting better at listening and pronunciation, especially with tricky words.
But what about conversations? You can't really have a full-on conversation with an app, can you? I mean, speaking English is more than just practicing sentences. It's about having real interactions.
You're right. That's one thing AI can't fully replicate, real conversations. But I've been using this chatbot that simulates real dialogues. It's not perfect, but it's actually helped me feel more comfortable speaking. It's like practicing with a partner who never gets tired.
A partner who never gets tired? That's not bad. But still, I feel like speaking with a real person is different. With a teacher or even a language partner, you get that human connection. They can explain things in a way that an AI might not understand, especially cultural context or slang.
True. AI can't teach you everything. There's a limit to how much it understands about culture, emotions, and the little nuances of language. That's why I still go to my English class. But AI is a great supplement. It fills the gaps between lessons and keeps me practicing when I'm on my own.
Yeah, I guess I see what you mean. So, you're using AI alongside your regular classes, not replacing them.
Exactly. It's not about replacing teachers, it's about getting more practice in a flexible way. Think about it, Lucas. You can practice anytime, anywhere. If I'm waiting for the bus or have some free time at home, I can pull out my phone and start practicing. It's super convenient.
Well, when you put it that way, maybe I've been too hard on AI. It sounds like it could be a good addition to my learning routine. But still, I think I'd need a real teacher for the deep stuff, like grammar and understanding tricky idioms.
For sure. AI is great for practice, but nothing beats a real teacher when it comes to the hard stuff. I still rely on my teacher for those tricky grammar rules and getting feedback on my writing. But with AI, I can reinforce what I've learned and stay on track.
Yeah, I think I get it now. AI can be a helpful tool, but it's just part of the whole picture. You still need that human interaction to really master English, right?
Exactly. It's all about balance. AI helps you practice and stay motivated, but teachers guide you through the things that require more understanding. The two work hand in hand.
All right, you've convinced me. Maybe I'll give one of those AI apps another try. It sounds like it could actually help me get better in ways I hadn't considered.
See? I told you. Just don't expect the app to laugh at your jokes the way I do.
Yeah, I don't think AI can handle my sense of humor just yet.
Not yet. But who knows? AI is evolving every day. Maybe one day it'll crack jokes with you.
All right, let's break down that dialogue between Sophie and Lucas. They had some really interesting points about using AI to learn English. Let's start with Sophie's perspective. What did you think about her enthusiasm for AI tools, Liam?
Sophie made some great points. She highlighted how AI tools offer personalized learning experiences. The ability for apps to track progress and adapt lessons is a huge benefit. It's like having a custom-tailored learning plan that evolves with your needs.
Exactly. AI can provide instant feedback and adapt to the learner's level, which is something traditional learning methods might not offer in the same way. Sophie mentioned using AI for pronunciation practice, and that's a perfect example of how technology can enhance specific skills.
And don't forget about the convenience factor. Sophie talked about being able to practice anytime and anywhere, which is a big advantage for busy learners. AI tools make it possible to fit practice into even the smallest pockets of free time.
True. But Lucas also brought up valid concerns about AI. He was skeptical about AI replacing the human element in language learning. He mentioned the importance of real conversations and the value of human teachers for more nuanced understanding.
Right. Lucas pointed out that while AI can handle repetitive tasks and offer practice, it can't fully replicate the depth of human interaction. Teachers provide emotional support, cultural context, and personalized explanations that AI currently can't match.
Exactly. Lucas's concerns remind us that while AI is a fantastic tool, it's not a replacement for human teachers. It's a supplement to traditional learning, providing additional practice and support, but not the full picture.
Plus, as Sophie acknowledged, AI tools can sometimes miss the nuances of language, like idioms and cultural subtleties. Human teachers are still essential for those more complex aspects of learning.
So, to sum up, Sophie and Lucas both agree that AI is a powerful tool for language learning, but it should be used alongside human instruction. AI can offer personalized, flexible practice, while teachers provide deeper insights and support.
Exactly. It's about finding the right balance between technology and human interaction. AI can enhance and supplement your learning experience, but a well-rounded approach that includes both AI and human guidance is likely the most effective.
Well said, Liam. And that balance is key to getting the most out of both worlds. So, if you're using AI tools, remember to complement them with real-life practice and interaction with teachers or conversation partners.
Definitely. And stay tuned for our next segment, where we'll break down some key vocabulary words related to our discussion. These will help you better understand how AI and language learning fit together.
Welcome back. In this segment, we're going to break down some key vocabulary from our discussion about AI and language learning. Understanding these terms will help you grasp how AI can fit into your English learning journey. Let's dive in.
Okay, our first term is personalized learning. This refers to the way AI tools adapt to individual learners' needs. For example, an app might adjust its lessons based on your performance, focusing more on areas where you need improvement.
Exactly. Personalized learning makes the educational experience more effective because it targets your specific weaknesses and strengths. Now, let's move on to our second term, instant feedback.
Instant feedback is when you receive immediate responses on your performance, such as corrections or suggestions, right after completing a task. For instance, if you mispronounce a word in an AI app, it will correct you right away. This helps you learn more efficiently.
That's right. Instant feedback is crucial for quick learning and improvement. Our third term is simulation. In the context of AI language tools, this refers to creating scenarios or dialogues that mimic real-life situations.
Simulation helps you practice real-world interactions, like having a conversation with a chatbot that behaves like a native speaker. It's a useful feature for getting comfortable with speaking and understanding English in practical contexts.
Good point. Moving on to our fourth term, supplemental learning. This means using additional resources, like AI tools, to enhance your primary learning methods, such as traditional classes with human teachers.
Supplemental learning is all about adding extra layers to your education. AI tools can support what you're already learning in classes by providing more practice and reinforcing your skills.
And lastly, let's talk about cultural context. This term refers to understanding the cultural background and nuances behind language use, which includes idioms, expressions, and social norms.
Cultural context is something AI might struggle with, as it involves more than just grammar and vocabulary. Human teachers can provide insights into these cultural aspects, helping you understand not just the language, but how it's used in different situations.
Perfect. So to recap, we've covered personalized learning, instant feedback, simulation, supplemental learning, and cultural context. These terms are essential for understanding how AI can be a helpful tool in your English learning journey.
And with these concepts in mind, you'll be better equipped to use AI tools effectively and know where they fit in with traditional learning methods.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode. We've covered a lot of ground discussing how AI can help us learn English. Let's recap the main points from our conversation.
Absolutely. We explored how AI tools offer personalized learning experiences and instant feedback, making it easier to practice and improve specific skills like pronunciation. Sophie highlighted how AI can be a great supplement to traditional learning methods.
That's right. We also talked about the limitations of AI, such as its inability to fully replicate human interaction and the cultural context that human teachers provide. Lucas reminded us that while AI is a powerful tool, it should be used alongside, not as a replacement for, traditional learning.
Exactly. It's all about balance. Using AI tools can enhance your learning experience by providing additional practice and support, but combining them with real-life interactions and teacher guidance will give you the most comprehensive learning experience.
And don't forget, AI can simulate real-world conversations and scenarios, helping you practice in a safe, judgment-free environment. But for deeper insights into language and culture, human interaction remains crucial.
Now, we'd love to hear from you. How do you use AI in your language learning journey? Do you have any favorite apps or tools? Share your thoughts and experiences with us.
Before we wrap up, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. If you enjoyed today's discussion, please share this episode with your friends and leave us a review. Your feedback helps us improve and bring you more valuable content.
Also, check out the description for links to the AI tools we mentioned and other useful resources. We've included some helpful links that can guide you in finding the right AI tools for your learning needs.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you found this episode insightful and helpful. Remember, combining AI with traditional learning methods can offer a well-rounded approach to mastering English.
Thanks again for tuning in. We'll be back soon with more episodes of the English Learning Podcast. Until then, keep practicing, stay curious, and have a great day.
Goodbye for now.